Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Another day, another video. Alright, let's see what we got for you right now. We have a British classic, which it's a British classic, but if I'm not mistaken, it has some of another countries, like the Opal. I'm not sure actually. That's a good question. We'll start with that in a minute. Before, let me present to you, we have a 1/43 scale. It's a 1961 model Vauxhall PA Cresta. Vauxhall. I want to make sure I say it the way the British people say it. Vauxhall. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to make fun of you, believe me. I'm trying to pronounce it properly because I'm not really sure how usually. It's not that hard. It's just me that I get in my head and I'm trying to say things properly. But going back to this diecast, this is a Vanguards, a British brand connected to Corgi. Very good brand, very detailed, very solid. One thing I have to say, very, very solid. They're very heavy. They make it with, the heavy duty diecast. And they have this specialty. If you look in their headlights, they use like a little like crystal type. So it shines, kind of shines with, you put it with another light, it'll shine. It gives you a little like headlight look. Look at the big steering wheel on the right hand side. Remember, in Britain, they drive on the right hand side like they do in India and Australia. And no, Australia, I'm not sure about Australia, but I know in India they do, in Pakistan they do, I know in Japan they do, and I'm not sure about the rest of the world. There's probably a few countries out there. I'm sure there's some Caribbean islands that are connected to the British Empire. They still have it. But going back to this beauty, I like those white wall wheels. I mentioned in other videos in other cars, I find them to be so regal, so fashionable. They truly, truly give, especially when it's a luxury car. You could tell this is more like the upscale Vauxhall back in the days. It's a pretty big Vauxhall, especially for European standards. For America, it was probably like a mid-size, but in Europe, this is definitely a large car. So those white wheels give it a regal, fashionable, luxurious look that I find it very attractive. Some people may say differently, but it's okay. We can all agree to disagree. All right. So I like these two-tone colors, but they're everywhere. You see it, it goes from here to a little bit of in by this back fender, and then the lower end of the car again. So it's like spread all over, and it gives it a nice look, different. It's very different. I like this pointy back fenders at the end, and it goes all the way till the end, kind of like following the tail light. Really attractive. Really attractive. I'm not sure if they still have them around. I mean, they definitely probably have a few of them restored, but especially I never seen one in person, guys. Never. I will one day when I go to Britain. I want to go see one car show, classic car show in England or Ireland or Scotland or wherever. They have one, a nice one. I seen them on YouTube. They have a nice car shows out there with all these British classics. I have to go check them out. All right, guys. So I'm gonna let it go around a few times so you can have a nice look at the car.
booked our hotel.
Oops, sorry about that, guys. By mistake, I pressed the TV and it showed up. All right, guys. So hopefully you're enjoying as much as I'm enjoying. You know, one thing, I was looking at the cars that was going around. I love it how the front windshield grabs all the way to the side, and also the rear window grabs it to the side. As you notice, look at those details. The hood at the end is slanted inwards, like it's grabbing it inwards, so it gives the windshield and the back window space to go around. Isn't that something else? Isn't that beautiful details out there? You see, when they want to make it different, they have these little things here and there that makes the car look so attractive. And back in the days, I have to say it, they really cared about these things, these little details out there. They wanted to make sure the car was attractive. You know, now it's more like mass production. More and more and more and more. Because obviously, the more they make, and the more models they produce, the more money they make. But back in the days, it wasn't like that. It was, you have to make an attractive car, because back in the days, it was not so many people buying cars like what they do nowadays. There was not the financial. It was financially not easy, and plus, people probably back in the days in Europe, remember, and still goes on until today, they're more fond of the small cars. So when you're making a large car, you want to make sure that it's attractive for their eyes. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard to sell. And I'm not sure how many of these they sell. Alright, guys. So don't forget to give me that nice thumbs up, which I appreciate very much. It shows me that I'm enjoying what I'm making them as much as I enjoy doing it. Also, don't forget to click and subscribe. And don't forget to click the bell next to the subscribe button. I always say it, the bell will remind you. It will do the homework for you. It will remind you when I'm posting more videos. So, that's one thing you always want to have that in mind. Alright? So, as I usually say, take care of yourselves more than ever. It's very important. Have a great rest of your day, or night, or morning, or afternoon, or whatever time of the day you're watching this video. Okay? Take care of yourselves, and goodbye.